As we wish our Jewish friends a joyful Passover celebration, we pay tribute to a very special lady in the Jewish community. ABC 7's Linda Carson introduces us to this amazing Suncoast woman.
Dr. Wendy Katz is respected nationwide for her work in education. But during Passover, she is first and foremost a mother and a grandmother, making sure the traditions are meaningful and memorable to every member of her family.
Passover is really a special time when typically we gather with our whole family, which is growing, and extended family, and celebrate the holiday, which is really the retelling of the story, really of the Exodus. And we have, traditional foods that we have and songs.
She hosted 36 people the night before Seder at her community center, and last night she had Seder at her home for 15 people.
We do have all special food. We get rid of all of anything that was made with leavening, typically bread, anything that rises.
As she prepares, she remembers Seder with her mother.
So I want my grandchildren and my children to have what I had growing up.
And although her 6 grandchildren are young, last night they seemed to understand.
One of my grandsons turned to my husband and said, "I will never forget this, Baba."
Dr. Katz was born in Philadelphia. She has had a spectacular career here in Sarasota.
I started out as a special education teacher in Brentwood in 1978 in Sarasota. And then I moved on to be a curriculum resource teacher. That's what they called them at that time. And from that, moved on to be an assistant principal at a middle school, and then was the principal at Laurel Nokomis for 8 years.
Then she headed up the leadership program to train Sarasota County school administrators.
We have kind of a sequential career pathway now for people to start out at a teacher level and progress to be an administrator.
She ended her career as principal at Tatum Ridge. Being a principal is her favorite job.
I truly love, that job because it's one of the few professions where you can truly make a difference in people's lives every day.
She officially retired in 2012, but she's still working for the Sarasota County School Board, the Patterson Foundation, and she's an adjunct professor for USF. And her life lesson?
My life lesson is really one day at a time, and it's all about making memories, because in the end, that's what you have, and that's what you give to your future generations. Dr. Wendy Katz, an amazing Suncoast woman.
Linda Carson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.